Are you someone who struggles with managing time in their day-to-day life? Like sometimes you just don't realize and 2 hours have passed and you're working on the same thing which shouldn't have taken you that long? If you're someone struggling with managing time at your workplace and in your different tasks that you do for work, well, you're at the right place. I was just thinking of the time right now when I said that. I was thinking, how long should this video be? So I will try to keep it short and well, welcome. Let's go. Hello everyone, I am Dr. Shruti, author and owner of guiltfreemind.com, and I welcome you all to my channel. So it's so nice to see all the returning subscribers and all these new faces. So welcome in guys. If you're new here, please don't forget to hit that like button, the subscribe button, ring the notification bell, set it to all. Alright, I'm done. The all is basically so that YouTube reminds you whenever a new video releases and you don't have to come and search it on my channel. So today I'm discussing something which is very crucial if you are working from home or you're working from office. So this is particularly with regards to productivity in work. Now you can be a student or you can be a working professional. This would apply to both. And it is mastering time management in organizational behavior. In this, I will discuss 10 strategies. So this video is going to be a bit long, but I will try to keep it at the short end because most of these points I have discussed in my previous videos. This is basically just an amalgamation of them all and to remind you what all you should be doing to effectively manage your time and to be more productive at your workplace. Get more things done in less time, have a better work-life balance, spend more time with your family. That's the aim, right? All right, let's get into it. Point number one, understand your priorities. So the night before, always mark your tasks. I have said this a few times before. I will reiterate it. Always mark your tasks as per priorities. Which task is high priority, which one is low, and which one is medium. Now, your high priority task in one day should not be more than 3. So you should not have more than 3 high priority tasks every day. So mark your high priority task, and when you start work, finish those high priority ones first, then come to medium priority, then come to low priority. This way, even if you do not get everything done, at least the most important stuff will always get done. Point number 2, set goals that are extremely clear. By extremely clear, by putting all of that emphasis on extremely, what I mean to say is that do not just write work on this project. No, sir or ma'am, that doesn't work for you. That doesn't work for anyone. Because if you write work on this project, you will have to go see how much you've done, what you have to do now, and how to work. Why put all of that pressure on your head? We already have so much going on in this tiny thing. Instead, the day you get your project, the day you decide a deadline for yourself, put the project down, cut it short. Basically make small pointers about it and write down what tasks you are going to do on each day. And as you keep doing it, keep crossing it off from your list. So when you sit down to work on that project, you know exactly what you are supposed to tackle today. Again, take off that decision fatigue from your head. These are one of the primary causes of, stress or work-related headaches, if you didn't know that already. So these cause headaches. So remove the chance of having a headache. Have a very clear picture in your mind of what you're going to be working on today. If you need, you can design a to-do list on a paper, on a digital notebook, or even on Notion or Obsidian, whichever platform you're using. I use Notion for all my to-do list with regards to my blogs and YouTube, and I'd be totally lost without it. So put it on wherever you work or whichever platform you use, put it there and have it very clearly written. So if you have a month for a project, then decide today what are you going to do on each of those 30 days and then follow through. Now, point number 3, use time blocking techniques. Before you start your week, if you already know what all you have to do in the next week, now sudden stuff may always come up, you will have to delegate that, but overall we all have a fairly good idea of what we are going to tackle in the next week. Put all of them down in your digital calendar. Google Calendar, Apple Calendar, Cron, whatever you're using. Or you can even use a physical calendar to do it. I use a physical calendar to just write down what basically I have to put out in the entire month, like which day what video goes out, which day what web story goes out, which day what blog comes out, that stuff. But I also have a digital version of it. I have a digital version of the entire calendar. I have a digital version of my to-do list. I have a digital version of everything. So time, and then once it's all on the calendar, then I start to time block. I time block by week. So if suddenly something comes up, it's okay. I can put that chunk of time and put it on the next day when I'm free. But having it all digitally makes life so much easier. So time block and try to stick to that time block. Put reminders on your phone, or make sure that your phone tells you when it's time for the next task. Have a 5 minutes buffer period. So the phone tells you 5 minutes before that, okay, this task is going to end, that task is going to start. So you know that right now, this 5 minute is your time to take a break, to switch your mindset, and to get ready for the next task. Point number 4, delegate, and delegate some more. Find out which members of your team have what are their strong points, what can they do best, and then allocate those tasks to them. You work on the tasks that you can do best. You don't have to work on everything by yourself. You are not a one-man army. You have people on your team. Make use of them. Give them tasks that they are good at, and you work on the other stuffs. This way, before the deadline, everything at the end, you just have to bring everything in together, because people have already done their work. Delegation is actually very crucial at workplace. Point number 5, embrace technology. As I said, everything of mine is digital. I mean, I practically don't have a pen. The pen I use is this one, which is Apple Pencil Generation 1. And without this one, I will be totally lost. Trust me. So I have 3 copies of this. Yeah, my life is completely digital at this point. Completely digital. So you can use productivity tools, project management softwares, time management softwares like Focus To Do or other focusing apps. Then you can use Microsoft to-do list. There is Todoist. Then there are digital calendars. Then there are digital notebooks. Then there are platforms like Notion and Obsidian and various other places. So there's no dearth of the stuff that you can use online, and most of them are free. So what's stopping you? If you've got a laptop or if you've got a smartphone, you should make use of the online platform to keep all your tasks in line. Point number 6, learn the art of saying no. I have discussed this in my blog post. I have discussed this in my videos. You should know when to say that, okay, it may be hard for me to get all of this done in this small a time. Discuss it. Tell your boss that, okay, tell your boss and talk to them. They are also human beings. They will understand the pressure you're under, or they may provide you a way to tackle everything which you may not have thought of. So seek support, get help, talk, open your mouth, speak, form words, tell, discuss. So point number 7, regularly review and adjust your tasks. So go through your your to-do list. After 1 week is up, figure out which tasks could have been pushed front, back, or center, and if some tasks were high on priority and some were low, or maybe you went wrong somewhere. Point is, reviewing regularly will tell you where your mistakes are, on which day you should have done which one first, and then you can improve upon it in the next week. These practices will only make you better in the long run and boost your productivity by leaps and bounds. Trust me. So give these a try. Point 8, do not try to multitask. Do not try to read a book while you're working. Well, your concentration gets divided into 2 different places. Your focus actually does not get divided, it keeps wavering. So suppose I'm recording a video over here and I have a book that I have here. So the moment I look at the book, my concentration is not on the video anymore. It's on the book now. Or if I'm working and I'm reading a book and my concentration is completely on the book, and I'll be like, okay, so this chapter is getting interesting. Now let me finish this chapter and then I'll go back to work. So you see, I spoil my work time. I'm focusing on something else which was not needed at that point of time. Now, unless it's like you're waiting for something to be printed out or something, and while during that time you're working on something else, that kind of multitasking is okay. But you trying to do 2 completely different things at one point of time doesn't work out. It really does not. At some point or the other, your focus is going to waver. When you are working on your stuff, like your work stuff, then you're focusing on your work stuff, and then you're suddenly moving away from your work stuff to something else that is going on the side. Your focus was destroyed. Your focus that you had when you're working is completely gone. Now, to bring that focus back, it takes around 20 to 25 minutes to get into that deep flow mode. So if you have deep flow mode, if you can work in deep flow mode, then work in deep flow mode and try to avoid multitasking. You can put your tasks in a manner that it's easier for you to get them done quicker, but that does not mean that you will multitask. Like, try to do two tasks simultaneously at one go. You will fail at one. Point number 9, take enough breaks and practice self-care. Now, this I do not think I have to elaborate. If you do not take care of yourself, you are going to burn out. And that will have a huge negative impact on your productivity. So take care of yourself and focus on getting your work done with proper number of breaks. Now, if you've worked like for 2 hours, you couldn't take break, you were in deep flow, that's okay. But after 2 hours, make sure that you at least take a 15 minutes break to unwind. And break does not mean going on social media. Let me make that very, very clear. Break by no way means that you will sit on social media. Break means that you will go out for a walk, talk to your colleagues, or engage in a mindful practice, or do focused breathing or meditate. Something like that. Something that will keep your focus in your work but not take it away completely. And point number 10, the final point, you have to focus on improving continuously. Improvement is not something that just, stops once you've done it for a week and you're feeling good about it and you're like, okay, I can continue this, and you continue that without reviewing, without analyzing, without making more changes into it. Life is dynamic and we have to be ready to make changes. So be ready to make changes. Ask for feedback from your colleagues, from your bosses. How is your work going? Can you make it better? If they have an opinion or if they have a suggestion, utilize it. See if it works for you. Ask others about their productivity techniques, about their hacks. Trust me, there are so many in this world. If you have a productivity hack, then please put it down in the comment section and I would like to know about it. These are the ones that I use. If you've got something else that works for you, please let me know. So, well, this is it. The primary thing is break, self-care, delegation, prioritization, and continuous improvement. If all of these are not mixed in, you will be in a soup. So try to focus on all of these. Make notes, play the video again if you need to go through it all over again. Check out my blog. There are many productivity blog posts on guiltfreemind.com as well. So go through those. The link of the blog will be in the description, so have a look. And I wish you all the best on your productivity journey. And if you're going to use any of the tips, so please put it down in the comment section. Which tips are you using? How is it beneficial to you? If you have more tips, then let me know about it. I'm not a productivity guru. I don't know everything. I would like to learn more and make myself more productive as well. So please put it down in the comment section. And with that, you have your 10 essential strategies, and I will see you guys in my next video. Till then, bye, take care, have a lovely week ahead.